Hi friends, welcome back to my channel iQOO. In this video, I'm going to do the speed test and the RAM management test comparison between the OnePlus 80 versus Realme GT Neo 2 device. So this is a question which has been requested by a few of my subscribers asking me to compare the Realme UI versus the Oxygen UI. So that's what my main idea of comparing both phones side by side. And during this time of demonstration, I'll try to use 5 applications and 5 games. So these 5 games are completely small games, so which are not that intense testing at this moment. Let's see what is the RAM management. So between this Oxygen UI, whether this Oxygen UI can manage this many applications and this many games in the background or not, whether the Realme UI can it do or not. That's what my main idea of demonstrating in this video. And right now I'm trying to use the external RAM capabilities. So I do know external RAM capabilities will not help anything at all in terms of the RAM management. So don't worry, that's completely a waste of having the external RAM capabilities. But let me do the restart. So anyway, a few of the users they want me to use. That's the reason I'm trying to use. So Snapdragon 870 chipset versus Snapdragon 865 processor. Even though the processor is of last year old processor, but still the Snapdragon 865 can sometimes come close to Snapdragon 870 as well in terms of the CPU throttling test, in terms of the stability and everything. Yes. So I did use the couple of phones, iQOO 3 and ROG Phone 3 with the Snapdragon 865 Plus as well. That's another thing. So first one to reboot is the OnePlus 80. And both phones, let it open. And first I need to show you exactly what kind of Wi-Fi connection both phones are having, because that's another important thing. So both phones are connected to the 2.4 gigahertz at this moment. Clearly see, not bad. So both are connected to exactly 2.4 gigahertz. Now I'll try to keep this kind of applications and all the apps are completely open. So first you should know no running background applications. So no applications are there in the background. You can clearly see, friends. So nothing at all. I think I'm trying to use a RAM boost option which is present in this phone. Let's see. Yeah, it's also turned on in the OnePlus phones. So now let's see, friends, what's going to happen in terms of the speed test, in terms of the RAM management test. So my main focus will be on the RAM management, because speed test, it doesn't matter much, because 1 or 2 seconds speed will be there difference, nothing much major difference. So only the RAM management is the one key thing which says which phone is a clear winner. 1, 2 and 3. Let's start with the Google Chrome basic. No problem. I'm trying to load the website which is apple.com. Let's see. And I just want to keep this in the background RAM management as well. That's the reason why I'm trying to load this. Let me click continue. You can see how the browsing speeds are between these both phones. So let's keep this page in the background. Yeah, I'll try to zoom it exactly in this position. And I'll try to keep this in the background RAM management. Next is the Amazon application. And here I'll try to open one of the mobile phones. Let's go to one more phone. Let's try to keep this phone in the background. Yes. Next is the touch sampling rate application. Let's draw some lines and keep these lines in the background RAM management. Next is the Flipkart mobile phones, and let's open this phone. You can see the loading time slightly taking some time. So that's the reason I'm trying to open each and every application and trying to do some kind of testing. So right now both phones are connected to the same Wi-Fi network only, and we'll be able to see the speeds, how the both phones are dividing the speeds. So I just want to keep these results in the background only. So don't try to judge this both phones based upon these results. The OnePlus phone did finish the download first, and it's trying to upload also, trying to finish first. So anyway, the OnePlus phones, no need to talk about the connectivity. Always top in the connectivity wise. So right now the Realme GT Neo 2, it's taken some time, and finally it's done. So these results I'm trying to keep in the background RAM management. Next is the Subway Surf. So let's see Subway Surf, which phone can actually open these games fast. OnePlus 80 did open the game faster, and the Realme GT Neo 2 slightly took some time. And next is the Traffic Rider. And these games I did not add to the game space or game boosters. I did not add them, because if I add them, all the background applications will be deleted. So there is no game boosters, I'm trying to mention again. So next is L-Cram Racing, and you can see the speeds. It's kind of really very close between both phones. As you can see, nothing much major difference. I need to use some kind of heavy big game. So definitely I'll try to do the heavy game testing as well. So don't worry about that type of testing. I'll try to do as soon as possible. First phone to open is the OnePlus 80 in terms of loading speed. You can see it did load, and Realme GT Neo 2 took some time to load. You can see the speed test slightly kind of fast in the OnePlus 8T. And now let me try to go to the home screen and let's start playing this final game. So now we'll be able to see how is the RAM management in both phones. So overall in the speed test, the OnePlus 8T was able to open slightly faster than the Realme GT Neo 2. And now these are the 5 applications and 5 games completely open in the background RAM management. Clearly you can see everything. Now let's start from the last game. Let's go from backwise and let's see how many games and applications will be there in the RAM management. So usually, as I said, 5 games should be kind of okay. So 5 games, no issues. Every UI will be able to do basic 5 games. I mean, if you have the 8GB RAM variants, 6GB RAM variants can do 4 or 3 games. So there's a difference between 8GB and 6GB. Now let's look at the applications. Speed test, let's see. So now you can actually see the speed test here in both phones. You can clearly see here, friends. Now let me try to open in front of the camera only. 1, 2 and 3. Boom. So it's not there in the Realme GT Neo 2. You can clearly see, even if I open 5 applications and 5 games, also still the application is not there in the background. You can see the RAM management is not that at this moment great. So hopefully in the future it should be optimized. Even I did see in the Flipkart ratings as well, the RAM management is not that functioning as expected. Let's see the Flipkart. You can see the instant reaction is there in the OnePlus, but not in the Realme GT Neo 2. The same can be applicable for the OnePlus 9R as well. So OnePlus 9R and the OnePlus 8T can be applicable because they are using the Oxygen UI still. So touch sampling rate you can see clearly. Oxygen UI. Amazon also, it's there in the background completely. So clearly see, friends, all the 5 applicants and 5 games, everything A to Z is there in the OnePlus 8T. Clearly it did not even load the web page. So the final winner is a OnePlus 8T. And in the speed test, in the RAM management test, this phone, even though it released last year, but still it was able to perform because of the UI optimization. So that's a very, very important. The UI should be really optimized to perform this, at least this basic level of RAM management, which I can definitely call. So before I used to do 10 games, but practically 10 games also no one will be able to, maybe at least 5 games and 5 applications I thought of including. But next time I'll try to use 15 applications only or 10 applications, something like that. Then I'll try to come up. And let me know in the comment section below, friends, what are your thoughts. And if you want to see any kind of comparisons between these both phones, let me know in the comments. Definitely I'll be able to do those kind of testings as soon as possible for you all. And meanwhile, check the playlist for more information on all the devices. As you can see, there's a playlist which is uploaded on Realme GT Neo 2 and even the OnePlus 8T. There's a recently Realme UI 3.0 has come, but still in the Realme UI 3.0, the RAM management did not improve a lot, but still this is an early access. So maybe hopefully in the stable version we may see, but not much hopes for me. That's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video unless state of more updates. Meanwhile, signing off and bye.